Shalom, this is your Ark. Yah is magnified. Coming back with another informative video. I titled this video, Bank Levy Stopped. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer. I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, so as I've been telling you guys, all this year is the year of show and prove. So let's keep showing and proving, okay? So I wanted this video to be a testimony, but then I changed my mind and said I just had my aunt come on and give his testimony when we finish the whole thing, okay? But he received this letter in the mail, which is a notice of levy to obligor. We're going to go over this letter and everything and read what's going on. All right, so let's pick this up at the top so we can see exactly what's going on, so you guys get better understanding that, hey, they can stop anything when dealing with child support, even the entire case, But say if they garnish your wages before they can even get back in the court or before they can even get your entire case dismissed or done away with, you have to then fight not only the entire case, but you got to fight now the bank levy and everything else. Say if they suspend your license while you're trying to get the case dismissed, not only you have to fight the case being dismissed, now you have to fight the driver's license as well, so many things they're trying to hit you with to get you off your game, for they can distract you from your fight. You see what I mean? So next thing you know, they're garnishing your wages, suspending your driving license, giving you income withholding orders, taking your money. They're trying to do everything to deplete you and to stop you from wanting to fight, to get your spirits low, so they know once your spirits are low, they can continue to railroad you and do what they want to do with you, okay? But let's read over this document so we can see what they sent to my aunt. This was from the state of New Jersey, Department of Human Services, Division of Family Development, Office of Child Support Services, Administrative Enforcement Unit, right? That's the address. Then it states notice of levy to obligor. So like I tell you guys, before they do anything to you all, the first thing they do is send a notice out. Okay, now if you decide to send that notice back and the next thing you know your bank account is garnished, then that's on you. Why? Because you refused it. They gave you a duty to speak. You refused to speak when you had a duty to do so. You are now obligated for the repercussions that come with failure to speak. Okay? As you all can see, this was done on June 25th, 2019 when they wrote this notice up. So that was 4 months ago. But let's continue. That's my ARC name, address that I crossed out. Now let's read. It says, our records indicate that you owe $12,296.55 in past due child support. This letter serves as notice to you that pursuant to the Federal Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act and the New Jersey Child Support Improvement Act, a levy has been placed on your account with Apex Clearing. So what they do, they already placed the levy on his account. Okay, with what? Apex Clearing. So they placed a levy on his account. You see what I mean? So let's continue. It says a levy requires your financial institution to freeze your accounts and to deduct funds up to the amount of past due child support. That amount will then be transmitted by your financial institution to the New Jersey Family Support Payment Center in order to satisfy the past due debt. Banks may charge a processing fee for this levy. Please note, any bank fees associated with this levy will not be applied to your child support debt. Now, this is what they tell you what to do. Like I said, they always tell you what to do and how to contest everything that they're doing. So they give you remedy out, okay? But let's continue. If you wish to contest this action, please complete the form on page 2 of this notice and return it by mail, fax, or email within 30 calendar days from the date of this notice. Any contest must include your name, address, and account number, as well as a telephone number where you can be reached during the business day. Then, as you guys notice, it's written in bold. You must include a specific reason for your contest, as well as any supporting documents. Okay? Then it states, upon a review of the contest by the New Jersey Office of Child Support Services Administrative Enforcement Unit, an acknowledgement will be mailed to you along with a request for any additional documentation that may be necessary to resolve the contest. Following a review of the material received, a notice of contest resolution and right to appeal will be mailed to you. Okay, so after you send your notice of contest, then they will send you a documentation back letting you know what was the results of the contest. But if you don't send them anything in, then guess what they will do? Immediately after the 30 days are up, garnish your wages. That's why I always tell you guys to file a written response. Always. Never send it back, okay? Always file a written response, because that's your remedy is in those written responses. If you simply send it back, they will default and move forward, okay? And anything that they do, anything they send you, they will default and move forward, okay? But another thing, it says you must, in the bold writing again, it says you must include specific reason for your contest as well as any supporting documents. So that's what I showed you guys, like when I do these videos, I show the documents that they send, and then I show you the response. So y'all can see the supporting documents that I show you guys that of what I'm saying is true and that it actually worked on what I be telling you guys to do. Okay? That's why I say it's imperative, so when I do my videos or I have testimonies come on and have their documentation on the screen so you guys can actually see the truth as supporting evidence. Okay, I just don't have people come on here talking again on my channel just to be saying what they have done without any evidence to support what they're saying on the screen. Same thing as if I'm talking on the screen right now. I show documentation. We go over documentation so we all get understanding of what's going on. Also, as you guys can see, at the time back in June, they said he owed $12,000, right? So that's clearly letting you know that that's how much he owed at June. So let's try to say how much he owed right now. Right? So now they claiming that he owed $15,000. So that means he haven't been making payments since June. Okay? But let's continue. Let's go back up to the top. As you all can see, it states State of New Jersey, Department of Human Services, Division of Family Development, Office of Child Support Services, Administrative Enforcement Unit. Same address, but this time the notice says notice to obligor of attempted levy. Like they told you, when you send a response to them, they will send you a response back of the outcome that you sent them, of the documentation that you sent them. See? So they're, like I tell you guys, it's all the same thing. You just have to know what you're doing, provide the right documents, provide the right paperwork, the right wording to get what you need to have the results done. Okay? As you all can see, this was filed this month, this year, 10/10/2019. I crossed his name out. I crossed his court case out. Like I said, if I'm going to say I done anything or I'm going to put any documentation up, it's going to be proof for everybody can see on their own. Let's continue. It said, in order to collect past due child support totaling $15,725.85, a levy was recently sent to freeze and seize your accounts with Apex Clearing. That's what we just read, right? Correct. Then it says, we have been notified by this financial institution that there are either no funds available for levy or that the account is not subject to levy. Accordingly, no levy was imposed against your account at this time. So now, do y'all see the two reasons why they said it? They say to say that the bank is not subject to levy, which is false because they already said there's been a levy placed on your account. The levy was placed on this account for 4 months now, since back in June. And then they also said that there are either no funds available. Now, I showed y'all documentation and a video of gentlemen who I helped reverse bank levies whose bank accounts was in the negative. You see? $40,000 in the negative. $15,000 in the negative, all reversed. Same thing with this brother. $15,000 bank levy stopped. They couldn't even garnish it. You see? Like I tell y'all, they will give you documentation trying to cover up, but we know why. And I have evidence, even in my prior videos, that automatically voice out their examples of why not. Because like I said, I have evidence of videos where brothers with no funds available in their account was levied $40,000. And I also have and we also just read the documentation before that the levy was already placed on his account. So you can't say this account is not subject to levy when you already had a levy on it back in June. You see what I mean? But let's continue. Let's continue. Like I said, they're in their feelings right now. So let's continue reading. It says, please be advised that other support enforcement remedies are available to our agency and will be implemented should your child support account continue to remain in default. You should immediately make arrangements to remit payments to New Jersey Child Support Payment Center. So again, guys, you must understand. Always respond back. Get your mind right, man. Understand what's really going on. I can't stress this enough. There is no, one quick document that you can file, quick fix anything. No. This is a fight, man. Ain't no such thing as, well, file this document into the case and boom, you're going to win. No, it don't work like that. You have to have the right understanding, the right knowledge. It's not one form that can just help you out. You have to have understanding of what you're filing, just in case they call you in on it. How are you going to stand up for something that you don't know nothing about, but somebody telling you what to file? You see? So that's all I'm going to do for today. If you all need my help, hit me up at my email at y'allismagnified@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button for all the new people that's watching, and also hit the notification button for those who haven't hit it yet, so you all can get for you all can be notified when I drop new videos. Okay. So with that being said, again, I say shalom.